Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here to give you today's reading. This reading is for the collective. All signs are welcome. This is a judgment-free zone, guys, but you will hear the truth. If you found the message or the message found you, it's because there's something in here for you, love, or a seed to be planted for tomorrow. No gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer. Pay it no mind. Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. Nature people, oh shoot. Let me just do it all together. Thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, and donations. Okay. Let me tell you how this is coming in. Let me first go to the nature people. Nature people. Nature people like, you know, the outdoorsy and, you know, you walk around and you might be close to there's earth here, maybe trees or birds or lakes, and you know what I mean? You're not inner city. That's what I want to say. What I'm feeling, yeah, the air is different. You're not in the inner city. You have, shoot. This is collective, but nature people. The animals, the birds specifically, helpers. They're helpers. How can I say that? Cinderella had them. She had the mice, you know, she had the birds that helped, okay? Pay attention to that, all right? Pay attention to that. City people, same energy, of course, different delivery. You might not be around a whole bunch of damn birds and the trees and the forest and all that, you know, but be mindful of the small angels in weird places. I don't know how this is coming. It's like a fairy kind of energy, but it's different. It's like on one side, I could see the birds and the lakes and the chirping, and it's you know, just I need you to, when you hear that, if you're having a moment or if you're processing a thought, just stop and breathe and receive. Okay, there's a messenger inside of that vessel. For the city people, you're getting ready to get some help or a message from an unknown source or somebody that doesn't even know you. You're going to run into each other or whatever the case is. It's the same energy, different deliveries, if that makes sense. So basically, as a collective, be open to receive from strange places, I guess. You know, strange maybe. Earth angels. Gosh. Especially, like, don't... wow. You're gonna, how can I say that? Somebody, see, and I don't want to get nobody hurt. Let me say this. Understand when messages, if you're listening to any kind of message, any kind of reader, let me say this. You'll know it's resonating because it resonates with your spirit. Okay? Therefore, if you hear something that you're like, okay, that's not me, let it go. If it is you, it will come back to you when it's time. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like you'll have that, oh, okay moment, that epiphany moment. But at that moment, if it's not going in, don't force it. I want to say this first, because what I need to say is somebody is going to help somebody on the street, like a derelict. And that derelict that you pass off to, maybe a cup of coffee or something, that's what it looks like. That derelict is going to help you by way of like holding you. Does that make sense? Am I saying that right? Okay, so maybe holding you. So maybe you get the coffee and just so happen that the coffee is late and you pass the coffee, but then you miss your bus, but that bus is going, something happen. You know what it's going to hold you from either danger or put you in alignment with a blessing by way of time, divine timing. I don't know how else to explain the flow of the energy. Like it looks, gosh, sometimes I wish I could just put my head in the words. What the energy that this transaction boosts this flow, and this flow then becomes your flow. Believe me, it's just it's in alignment with your purpose or your plan or your blessing or your protection. That's what I want to say. This is one probably specific person, which is why I said what I said before I said this. Because I don't need everybody out here to go, if you see a bum, stop your car and go give him some damn coffee. That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. Okay? You be safe out here, people. Because this world is cuckoo for cocoa, mother loving puffs. All right? All right. Let's jump in. Colors are extremely significant. Why that I don't know why that, I don't know. So colors are significant. What am I saying? In that moment, you may see colors. People that are listening to the birds, you may close your eyes, just try to meditate for a second. You may see colors. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the colors are energy. I don't know how else to, it's an energy movement, if that makes sense. Yeah, I want to say it like that. It's an energy movement. Kind of like that exchange, it sparks energy movement. Like right behind you, there's a path, like right there. Man, it's like all these colors. But I'm telling you, this exchange is going to save you, bless you, or something, because it switches your timing, okay? All right. Let me have a center for the collective. Thank you so much. Ha! I love it. Quiet in the mind, and there's the kiss. Yep. If you take a moment, I'm telling you, when this happens, just take a moment and receive. Receive, receive. There's your blessing, the rose's kiss. It's all going to come out. It's going to peel back. It's going to be open. There's going to be a redeem or redemption or freedom of some sort, a blessing of some sort. Even protection is a blessing. Hello? You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful. And the ladybug is here. Luck be your mother-loving lady tonight, baby. Yes. What's coming behind that? Bearing fruit. Shama Lama, mother-loving ding-dong. Shama Lama. Okay? Heck yeah. I'm liking this today, y'all. No. Let's do the spread with Nefertiti today. I'm seeing author though with these damn rainbows, but I kind of want to get off of that. Let me see how Nefertiti feels first. I feel like I have a teacher watching me. You get nervous because your boss come around? You know what I'm saying? I feel maybe somebody's watching me for the first time, and like you have a lot of knowledge and definitely a lot of powerful ancestors. I tell you that. Good mother. But I just got nervous. That's so funny. All right, let's get it started. Collective, please, center. I need a center for the collective, please and thank you. Yeah, I am going to need that other deck. Oh, the Hermit, Two of Cups, the Knave of Swords. Shamalama ding dong. Exactly what I just said. Hermit energy. It's independent, it's wise, and most importantly, divinely guided. You know what I'm saying? The Hermit gains wisdom by way of experience. You know what I'm saying? The Hermit has been through. I've been through the ringer. I've been through this and that and this and this. But see, I've learned. Turning that experience and that knowledge into wisdom. That's Hermit energy, Virgo energy, by the way. Okay? But this connection, I am telling you, this Two of Cups, there's going to be a connection. This connection is going to be some kind of information for you, or get you on the start, on the way, on the path of divine timing or divine journey. I'm telling you, I cannot. Let me see what's coming with this. The Ace of Swords. What? Seriously. Guys, I'm telling you, there's an earth angel. There's an earth angel that's, how can I say it? There's an earth angel on your assignment that's assigned to you. Thank you. That's assigned to you. I mean, we all have them. You know what I mean? They do what they got to do. They keep it moving to their next assignment, whatever the case is. But this collective energy right now, it feels like each of us have our own little birdie or mouse or something, connection that's going to be of divine blessing. This Ace of Swords is information. It's communication. Okay? It's that epiphany, that, oh, okay, now I get it. Oh, okay, yeah. But it's going to come in small with this page, but it's from God. But you're going to look at this like, how do you know? Like, you know, if a bird is, you might say, oh, that's so cute. Stop for a second. Because that bird has flown places that you couldn't even imagine. You couldn't even, and seen things. Just stop for a second and receive. Let it speak to your spirit, you know? Yeah. Crown the energy, please. Temperance. Lovely. Pouring into you, my love. That angel is pouring into you. In traditional tarot, what you would see is an angel figure with two cups and pouring one cup into another. Temperance energy is really that representation. It kind of comes when you're midway your journey going towards the sun, but the past part of your journey maybe has depleted you a bit. So kind of like with this hermit. The hermit, remember I said, has been through, got some knowledge, turned it into wisdom, but man, was it a battle. You know, that was a journey. The journey isn't over. The hermit just now is wiser and in alignment with divine guidance. So the hermit has learned, let me keep my eyes in front because God was watching my back and my sides. That's hermit energy. Okay, but this, by the time you get to this, sometimes your cup is, it gets a little dry. Some of that stuff had to come out because it had to be cleaned, you know? So maybe that's what this is about, cleaning the cup. And then that temperance angel comes in with divine waters to help you and restore you and replenish you and validate you and redeem you, to let you know, like, hey, I know it's been tough and I know it's not over yet, but I'm right here with you. You know what I mean? That's that temperance angel energy. It's an energy of healing, okay? Because you still have a bit to go. The Hierophant at the bottom, Taurian energy, growth. Coming in with that temperance. Growth. That's what this is about. Growth. Your edification. You know? Taking that next step, that next level. Okay? Even to become that teacher. Or to have a collaboration or understanding of what you've been taught, and now the information is coming. The matrix is coming together. You know? Because they're not all wrong. None of them are all wrong. I don't care if you, what you call Buddhist or Islamic or Christian or Catholic. None of them are all wrong. But none of them are the whole story either. My personal opinion. That's all I'm saying. I think how you put it together, because of the way the world is now, I think it's personal. I think that God is really taking his time with us individually and working with us individually for our own personal matrix. Look, yeah, that was a nugget. What's working against the collective? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. You want to see it. You want to touch it. Yeah, that's the thing. You want proof. So basically, in this energy, let's go with the examples that I was given. You're walking in the woods. Everything is fine. It's a beautiful day. You're taking in nature. And your attention is drawn to this bird. And this bird is chirpa, chirpa, chirpa away. Just really unique sounds. That's how it sounds to me. Really unique sounds. And let's say, you know, you start to receive, because see, this is you connecting with spirit. Two of Cups is not always about a physical connection. It could also you getting on the same page with your angel or your ancestor, your spiritual guide. You know, now you understanding, okay, this is me when I'm talking, that's me. That other part, that's you. Yeah, I'm just saying. And it's a learning process. But because we all have doubt, you know, we doubt ourselves. You know, is this me or is this spirit? Is this, is this me? Is this my flesh talking? You know, is this spirit? Am I losing my mind? Is this spirit? Is God, is that you? Hello? God. Hello? God. Hello? You know, and Ace of Pentacles working against you. That would be that kind of energy. Wanting proof. Wanting proof. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles is a divine gift. Proof. If it's working against you, that's saying you saying, I want to feel it. I want to touch it. See his hand out? Put it in my hand. Let me see. But this is all on the inside. This is energy, and it's in the inside. Shamalama ding dong. Six of Swords, yeah, working against you. See, this way of thinking is toxic. And you not getting away from this way of thinking is unfortunately an energy that works against you. It's not stopping, it's not blocking, but it does work against you. Because we all been in places in our life where we say, I ain't doing nothing else until I see proof. I'm not doing not near another. God got to call me directly. Okay? And for me to believe that such and such, such and such. You know, we've all said things like that, you know. But I'm in this instance, it's really going to be about the divine connection. That's what this energy here is. It's going to be about the divine connection. This exchange right here. And it's going to be based on your experience, your personal experience with that hermit energy, your personal knowledge and wisdom. Everybody's going to have their different type of story, but your relationship is personal. I tell you guys that all the time. It's personal. It's personal. Okay? When you stand alone. You stand alone. Okay? Your relationship is personal. So God is dealing with you personally. And it's going to be about this connection right here that's going to show that, you know, you're ready for that next level. Remember, the Hierophant came in with this healing. Like, I've healed enough. You know, I'm ready to go forward into the next part, the next phase of my journey. That's what's crowning you right here. But for those of you that do struggle with not just saying that, but walking in that energy, because we can all say it, but to actually walk in that energy of faith, and to be really knowing and secure about what you're saying. You know, believe me, I sit here sometimes and struggle with my messages. I don't as much as I used to, but I do. I'm human. You know, this flesh suit is a mother lover. All right? It's a mother lover. So sometimes we be like, all right, well, I need proof. Or how about, let me get half down for the half I did. Can I get half a gift now? Can I? Woo! Like you a damn contractor. I'm gonna need half up front for, you know, I want half of the work I did. Let me get a little something. All right. Where is this coming from? Past energy. Woo! I feel y'all. I'm telling you. Oh shoot. That's what I get. God darn it, playing. Let me stop playing with y'all. Y'all get me in trouble. The Full, Strength, the Knight of Cups. All right, so we need to talk about love, Judgment, Two of Wands, and the Wheel. And we need to talk about money. Past energy. Two groups here. Okay, let me start with this. Judgment, Two of Wands, and the Wheel. Judgment, remember, is a final call, final say, I'm done, it's over, or I'm starting, it's beginning. Whatever it is, it's a judgment, okay? That means that word becomes law. That manifestation, that whatever you're putting out there, it becomes law, and it's confirmed, okay, by the Most High God. All right. Now, once that confirmation is made, there's actions that you took towards that. Okay. Now, what happened was, we're in the past, remember, you started taking action towards whatever you spoke into existence. Now, the wheel turns. Let me tell you the importance of the wheel. The wheel energy is not just about fortune, because it's the Wheel of Fortune. That's the name of it. The thing about this fortune is that it is used to retain or realign balance, okay? Balance of fortune. So if in the past, let's say prior to this judgment, you were a thief, all right? We talking. I love you. We talking, okay? You were a thief, and you said, I'm done. I'm not going to steal no more. I'm done. That was spoken into existence, and God confirmed it. Okay, let it be done. And you started making steps towards a different direction. No longer stealing. But this new direction now realigns your energy. So your expectations may have been that I'm doing the right thing, so good things are coming to me. But there first has to be a realignment, a rebalance. See, because when you were stealing, if these are the scales here, when you were stealing, you know, you were putting all this, the scales were in balance because it wasn't fair what you were doing. You understand? But when you start doing the right thing, which is great, but now you're still unbalanced. Your energy is still unbalanced. It has to be now redirected. You understand? So in order for this to happen, you see that? So that's what the wheel does. It's not an energy. If you've done wrong, it may feel like punishment. Like every time I do the right thing, you know, I get a flat tire, or you know, I was trying to do the right thing and I was the one that got fired. But we talking here. I'm telling you. You ever watch a movie and it's like this person was a menace the whole movie, and towards the end they meet somebody and they change and they try to live their life right, and then all of a sudden they die. Now, I ain't saying you're going to die, but if you think of that in terms of energy, that's exactly how a karma works. It's a redirection, a re-exchange, or it's a reset. You know what I'm saying? So in the past, some of you did deal with this. And because you had to deal with the karma first, it kind of took a while for you to kind of feel like you were even on the right path. Like, maybe this is just stupid. I was better off as a thief. Like, you went through those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? But that was a process. Let's talk about love. Conversation over. All right, I have the Fool here, Strength, and the Knight of Cups. Now, Fool energy is a clean slate. Let's think of it as it's zero. It's a clean slate. It's fresh, you know? Brand new beginning. tra-la-la-la-la, you know, and it's hard to start over. Strength is given, all right? Strength, will, drive, ambition, fearlessness, okay? For love, healthy love to be exchanged, right? So let's say in the past you had issues with love or in the area of love, and it got to a point that you said, F love. Love don't love me. Why should I love it? You know, we talking, guys, we talking. Okay. When you've been there, you've been there. You've been through. But, you know, in this energy, that you had to be broken down back to zero, because after zero is what? One. When God breaks you down to full energy and give you a clean plate, it's so that you can start back at one. And even though we look at that sometimes with like these carnal eyes, and we say, who wants to start over again? You know, after blood, sweat, years, and tears have been put into a relationship or some type of emotional exchange that was just torn down. This is for you to reintroduce yourself to you, the new you, the strong you, the improved you. Okay? So that now when you do offer a cup, or a cup is offered to you, that you're going in with knowledge and your own healthy emotions. That's the thing, your own healthy emotions. Because baggage can spill over and from relationship to relationship, and then you're 4 or 5 relationships in, and you're like, it seemed like I go through the same thing all the time. And it is so hard to look in the mirror and say, I'm the problem, when you know you feel like you're the victim. But you may be the victim of what they did to you. What you're not the victim of is working with yourself. You understand? It is you are your responsibility before anybody else. Mom, dad, kids, husband, wife. You are your responsibility. You are first responsible for yourself. People might say that's so selfish. That's like, you know, serving yourself. I'm not saying things like a plate of food. I'm really talking about your spiritual health, your mental health. You understand? You're responsible for you. And you need to know that when you go and stand for judgment, you know, are you prepared to say, you know, well, I know I was supposed to spend some more time with you, God, but I was trying to help such and such, and you know, I had to do such and such, and which calm needed me, but you know that because you sent them to me, because you know they needed me, and yeah. I'm just saying. So we go through times in our life where these relationships shatter. People stop talking to you. You have fights. There's divorces. You know, family shuns you. Things like that. But it's a time that God brings you back to zero, so that you can work on your inner strength and tame the beast in you. Okay? And whatever that beast may be, whatever, if it's doubt or fear or anxiety or a need to be needed or a need to be right, you know, a need to be acknowledged, a need to matter. These things can be toxic, and they sound so soft and innocent, because especially when it's coming off of a victim mentality. You understand what I'm saying? But when you embody Empress energy, you know your birthright. You know your worth, you know your value, and you know that it's not determined by nobody on God's green earth. Nobody on God's green. God did that. An emperor and empress is born. You can't marry and become one. Heck no. Heck no. So this then gives you a healthy relationship with emotions so that you can now identify healthy emotions and stay away from foolishness. And you're now actually representing and giving healthy emotions, so you'll keep yourself from being used and abused and tossed aside. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get off of that. Future energy. Where are we going? Hello. Ah, the world in reverse. It ain't over. Ah, and the Knight of Pentacles. So we got a turtle with hemorrhoids, but it's so sure to come. It's so sure. You know, I give this Knight so much shit. I really do. My turtle with hemorrhoids here, because the energy is just so friggin' slow. It's like trying to watch paint dry. You be like, what in the crap? You know what I mean? But this pentacle, you can put 10 toes down on it. It's coming. It really is. And the energy can be quickened. And so don't discount it. You know what I mean? But sometimes slow and steady it wins the race, especially if you're coming off of, you know, a roller coaster. You don't want to get from one roller coaster and just get on another one. You want, take me to the merry-go-round. Like, give me some simple shit. You know, the little train that rides around the park for the little teeny kid. I love that train. That's the best ride in the whole park. You know, just that little train, just to see the sights. That's what you want, something smooth and steady, okay? And that's what this is. It's Knight of Pentacles energy. Smooth, steady, and sure. So don't give it too much of a bad rap. Look at the Emperor right behind it, trying to hide. With the Queen of Cups. Some of you really have a love issue with an Emperor, Aries, Taurian energy. Yeah, they want to get with you. 3 of Cups here, 2 of Pentacles, 9. Yeah, they want to get with you. And, you know, you kind of like, for whatever reason, they now value the love that you gave. But see, you're growing, you know, and so they're like, okay, well, just let's be friends. Let's hang out. Let's keep in contact. You know, you think about that. 2 of Pentacles is here because you're really strong and getting stronger on your own, you know, as an independent energy. All right. So this may be a twin connection with this lover's energy, some type of divine connection. But remember, as an independent now, and the strength and abundance that you're receiving as an independence, you know that you're aligning with your divine path. That's that lover's energy as well. Okay. So take a good look. 7 of Pentacles. Is that really something you want to go back and put more into? And what will come out of it? That's the kind of thing. That's what you have to really determine. 7 of Pentacles energy. See, 7 of Pentacles, blood, sweat, years, and tears goes into to produce a crop. Let's say it like that. So after these blood, sweat, years, and tears have passed, when you go back to this crop to harvest, because you're hungry, because that's why we plant. We want to eat, right? Only 1 pentacle is edible out of these 7. 1. Okay, so now you have to decide, do I continue putting blood, sweat, years, and tears into this crop, or do I just plant someplace else? You know how I try to handle this energy? Evaluate the earth. Evaluate the earth. Evaluate the soil. Evaluate the foundation, you know? If this is a relationship, for instance, and you and your partner, let's say, have different cultures or different religious beliefs, that earth then has some like rocks in it, because you don't stand on the same thing. You don't lean on the same thing for strength, you know? So that needs to be addressed. That needs to be a part of how you kind of figure out whether or not you want to put into it. Because when the earth is, if the earth needs work, that means that you'll always be working on the earth to produce your crop, you know? If it's a business, you put into time, energy, effort into this business and it ain't making no damn money, you know, check the base. Check the base. And if the base is you, like if it's your company, you're the only employee kind of thing, check your mother-loving self. Are you doing your best? You know, or is it something you can do different? You know, maybe a partner, you know, would help. Things like that. That's how you have to handle Seven of Pentacles energy. You have to actually step from inside to the outside to look at the whole picture, you know? Eight of Swords. But that drives you crazy. And it's hard. It really is. It's hard. Blood, sweat, years, and tears, that, you know, is emotions. You put emotions into something, you separate, you get strong, and then something comes back and more emotions. Or this job is like, you know, well, don't give up on me. You know, you're my best employee, but you ain't got no raise, you ain't got no promotion. Or if they did offer you a title, the raise doesn't equate with the title. It just gave you more responsibilities. You know, are you going to own this company one day? Is this your family company? What's the end result that can come out of this that will be a blessing to you and yours? That's how you got to look at stuff. You understand what I'm saying? While people have no problem with putting value on what they get from you, okay? But you need to question the value that you're getting from that, from your work. Oh, yeah, that was a nugget. But that's what the Queen of Swords does, teach truth. Truth. Facts. Okay? She accepts facts. She gives facts. Period. And with a Queen of Wands behind it. Feisty than a mother lover. You can get either one. Which one you want to talk to? Both teachers. She's going to teach you by beating you at your own game. She's going to teach you with words from the throne. This one is hands-on, like a mother lover. Is that what we're doing? All right, let me show you how to do it right. And she will teach you, but it's going to be rough. This one might be a little rough, you know, but not. It's a difference. It's a difference. Okay? Star energy. You can get it either way. My point is, remember, I gave you that strength reference here with that Empress. Remember, the Empress embodies all four queens. These are all in you because you're a star, because you have favor, okay? And sometimes you got to fight for your right to party. Five of Wands. Conflict is going to come, but you're going to win every time. Six of Wands right behind it. Conflict is going to come. We live in this world. People are cuckoo for mother-loving Cocoa Puffs. So, but you're going to win every time. And I'm not saying fight every battle before you. I'm saying that wisdom and knowledge with this hermit, because you've learned from the past some things, you now know what to avoid, when to cross the street, what it's not smart to maybe take a jog 3 o'clock in the morning. You start doing things different, you know? Maybe praying before you eat instead of after. Whatever the case is that speaks to your spirit, you do things different. All right. And as you operate in that energy, there will be attacks because you're changing or you have changed. And people are going to challenge that, especially ones that knew the old you and want the old you back. So be mindful of who you work with, but don't be afraid to work with somebody. I know. Doesn't that sound crazy? But that's the truth. That is the truth. You have a friend, your friend did you dirty, I don't know. took your wife. So, yeah, you look at people different. But what, will you never have another friend? You're never going to have another homie? You're never going to watch the game with somebody again? No. You're going to keep it pushing. Be mindful, but be smart. Okay? And let whoever lost you, they have to learn. They have to learn. It's going to hurt you too, but they have to learn. Because the new you is expecting greatness and looking for greatness. 3 of Wands energy. You've made some joy and some peace in your life, in your heart, in your individual existence. You know, in your personal space, you can turn the music on and clean the house or sing to the broomstick or whatever the case is. You found that personal inner power, that time with yourself when you're like, yeah, I'm all right. You know, I'm pretty cool. Okay? And when you get that, you don't want nobody to like invade on that. You really don't. But you have to keep in mind, and I said it yesterday, I'll say it again, magician energy. God gave us tools to work. God gave us tools to work, baby. So focus, passion, power, King of Wands. Hold on to who you are, 4 of Pentacles. And know that whoever try to do whatever, 7 of Swords, even though you don't want to, 2 of Swords, they will fall. Just by your grace and blessing. God got your back. God is going, Tower energy is the lightning strike. God got your back. So don't worry about it. All right? But in the mean and in between time, be mindful for little nuggets, little messages from, the weirdest places, the weirdest people, the weirdest things. And I'm not saying do anything specific that you wouldn't normally do. You know what I mean? But when you feel that feeling, just take a moment, breathe, and speak in your spirit, I'm listening. And you're going to get it. Okay? You don't need proof. The breath you just took is proof. All right? All right. If this is a crock of crap to you, I'm okay with that. You're more than welcome to check your sun, moon, or rising sign, but please don't take the energy. Leave it here for someone else, okay? Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It is absolutely free, and it supports the channel. Remember, we are all perfectly imperfect, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.